Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. Good to have you along for the NBA here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Portland Trailblazers. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew. I'll see you at the half.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Portland Trailblazers. Now Golden State's starting five. They've got Hill. Richmond is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Mullen. And it's Lister in at the five, roaming the paint. And for Portland, Porter is out there with Drexler. Then there's Buck Williams. Then there's Kevin Duckworth. And it's Kersey in at the three slot. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now here is Hardaway. Lister, defended by Duckworth. Lister, the pass to Hardaway. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. It's Richmond on the wing. Drexler defending. And that one's good. Richmond's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's all the space he needs, guys. He'll make you pay every time if you give him that shot.
Kersey against Mullen. Rebounded by Hardaway. On defense, the Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. There's the bucket. Good.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game here. And here are the Trailblazers now. We're about 1 minute into the first. Passes to Kersey. Now the pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Drexler. Drains it with the D all over him.
Good luck trying to figure out how to defend this guy. It's a major order and hard to come up with an answer for him.
Drexler against Richmond. Mullen. For 3. Another 3 for Golden State. On defense, Golden State. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, the head coach for the Portland Trailblazers gave me just a couple of minutes. He said they can't get too predictable offensively, going up against an alert and clever defensive ball club. He told me, quote, when a defense knows what's coming next, it becomes pretty easy for them to slow you down. We need to keep them guessing, show them different looks, and that's a challenge for our staff. Kevin, let's see if they get it done.
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's the one thing we were talking about before the broadcast. The defense they're facing always seems to be in a lockdown mode.
Yeah, that's their identity, Kevin, and there's kind of an intimidation factor involved here. They've gained their reputation as a defensive club for a reason. They're tough.
Yeah, they really are tough, and they also do a good job of making you uncomfortable and frustrating you a little bit. So you've got to keep your poise when you're facing a team as good as this one is defensively.
Here is Porter. Mitch Richmond picking up that last basket. Kersey hits the jumper in space. Kersey's got his first basket. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Mullen. Back to Hardaway. He passes it to Lister. Shot clock at 6. He gathers. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got 5 points so far.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
And when I look at him, 2 words come to mind. Winning plays. I mean, this is a guy who just finds a way when his team needs it the most He finds a way to get the job done.
Excellent point you make there, Steve. It's not about the stat sheet with him. He's all about doing the little things. He likes to say the plain things are the main things.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Porter against Hardaway. Porter kicks to Robinson. Over Hill. Offensive rebound. Bryant's shot is off.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Outside Hardaway. Richmond with the screen on Porter. The dish to Richmond. 6 to shoot. Drills it from outside. Richmond's got 8 points.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Porter against Hardaway. Danny Ainge on the wing. A shot, no good. Richmond with the defensive effort. Right side, Mullen. Outside Hardaway. Stolen by Ainge. Good! 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Hardaway against Porter. Hardaway passes to Tolbert. That's blocked. Porter kicks to Ainge. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Tolbert against Drexler. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Kevin Duckworth is checked in for Bryant. Williams comes in for Robinson. Jerome Kersey's checked in for Clyde Drexler. And Petrovic subbed in for Danny Ainge. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kersey, rebounded by Askew. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Marciulionis. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Warriors on top, up 11. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Pretty much smooth sailing offensively. They were in a rhythm right from the beginning.
Steve, they've simply made it look easy.
Jerome Kersey out there with Robinson. Then there's Ainge. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Duckworth in at the 5, down low. They're the group that Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now here is Hardaway. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Marciulionis. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Lister. Second chance shot. Passes it to Higgins. Over Kersey. The pass to Marciulionis. With the lead pass, Lister. That's good.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
Now, here is Ainge. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Ran him right off the tough pick there, and that freed him up for the jet.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Bryant is checked in for Duckworth. Williams comes in for Robinson. Clyde Drexler's checked in for Petrovic. And it's Porter in for Danny Ainge. And then for Golden State, McKeskey's checked in for Lister. Mullen comes in for Tolbert. And it's Richmond in for Marciulionis. Now here is Mullen. Intercepted. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Drexler kicks to Porter. Back to Drexler. Over Hardaway. Shots good by Drexler. Warriors leading by 9. Hardaway up top, guarded by Porter. Porter against Hardaway. He passes to McKesson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. And here are the Trailblazers now. Pass to Kersey. Drexler outside. Gets it to go. Drexler's got 6.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Yeah, they're making some shots now. Clark finally starting to make up some ground.
Now here is Hardaway. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Richmond, Drexler defending. Clock at 6. It's Richmond on the wing. Drexler defending. Passes it to Higgins. Kicks it out to Mullen. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Exclamation point right there, guys. That was a strong throwdown finish.
It was, and a little extra face time as he eases off the iron.
Well, it's about self-preservation, guys. Sometimes that's the safest route. Make sure you don't have any bodies or feet or ankles below you, and then calmly let yourself down to the floor.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Kevin Duckworth is checked in for Bryant. Robinson comes in for Buck Williams. Petrovic is checked in for Jerome Kersey. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Terry Porter. And then for Golden State, Lister's checked in for Mokeski. Hill comes in for Higgins. And it's Marshallonis in for Hardaway. He feeds it to Duckworth. Defended by Lister. Drexler dishes to Robinson. Fires at the elbow. Count that one.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
Ainge against Marshallonis. Mullen. Richmond outside. There's the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Kicks it to Drexler. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
There's the pick. Marshallonis against Ainge. On the pass to Lister. He kicks it to Richmond. Golden State moving it around. Jerome Kersey's checked in for Petrovic. And then for Golden State, Tolbert's checked in for Lister. Ellie comes in for Richmond. Hardaway is subbed in for Marshallonis. Hardaway from outside. That's good. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hardaway against Ainge. And here's Drexler outside. They get the rebound. Back to Ainge. Outside Robinson. Feeds it to Ainge. So for the Trailblazers, Williams comes in for Robinson. And it's Porter in for Clyde Drexler. The Warriors also with a sub. Higgins is checked in. Here is Porter. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Pass to Kersey. Defended by Mullen. The fader. Kersey, good. Warriors leading by 8. And here is Hardaway. Again, Golden State. Here's Porter. The shot is off. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to a Thursday edition of the Halftime Report. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against Portland. With 2 quarters left to play, they've been an offensive juggernaut, scoring with impunity. A nice first half turned in by Mitch Richmond. His shooting percentage is right at the 60 mark. He is feeling it tonight. And for Portland's angle, they've been grinding away. Defensively, very disruptive. They've been effective forcing turnovers. Nice steal so far. Clyde Drexler playing with confidence. And Jerome Kersey also been getting it done for them. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to Kevin and the gang.
The second half just about to get going here. Mitch Richmond really making a difference here.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Lister. Mullen is out there with Hill. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Richmond in at the 2 spot. 5 to shoot. With the clock winding down. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Warriors on D. 10-point lead. Here's Drexler.
What a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
Outside Hardaway. There's the triple. And Kersey pulls it down. Kersey's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Drexler, that's good. Drexler's got the first bucket of the third here for the Trailblazers.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Back to Hardaway. Dishes it to Mullen. The 3, that drops. Mullen's got 6.
He got that one, but he hasn't been producing the way we're accustomed to. He needs to look for a shot a bit more.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
But he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Drexler. That's good. Drexler's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the main strength of his is his finishing ability in tight. And even if you get a body on him, he can power it through the contact.
And also, there are many players better at anticipating an opponent's next move, waiting for his moment and then jumping in the way of a pass to come up with the steal. He's got that mastered.
Now here's Hardaway. He has 5. Richmond left side. 6 to shoot. The tray. Here's Hill, and it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work. Hill's got 8.
It's been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Tolbert's checked in for Lister. Porter against Hardaway. Porter with it. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Here's Drexler. Here's Williams. Misses from short range. Warriors leading by 11. Mullen passes to Hardaway. He passes to Tolbert. There's the feed to Richmond. Passes it to Tolbert. He dishes it to Mullen. Takes a 3. That's good. Mullen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another open look hits bottom from outside.
Yeah, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And there's the pass to Kersey. The dish to Drexler. Pass to Porter. He feeds it to Duckworth. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A 3 from Drexler. Drexler with another miss.
I'll tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Richmond kicks to Hardaway. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Back to Richmond. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Richmond's got 11.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Bryant is checked in for Duckworth. Robinson comes in for Buck Williams. Petrovic is checked in for Jerome Kersey. And Danny Ainge has subbed in for Terry Porter. Golden State also making some changes. Lister's checked in for Tolbert. Higgins comes in for Hill. And it's Marciulionis in for Richmond. From deep, Drexler. And that one's good. Drexler's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a long time to get that 3-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Lister with a screen on Ainge. Frank comes with the double team. Here's Marciulionis. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. That 3 off the mark. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And that one's good by Petrovic. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Hardaway. He's got 5. He passes to Lister. Back to Hardaway. Launches a 3. That's good. Hardaway has got 8.
That's 4 of their last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
Yeah, it's rolling, really rolling. And defensively, they kept collapsing, Steve, and leaving them open. So now they're in trouble. They're in a real dilemma now.
Drexler drives in. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Petrovic. The 17-footer. Again, the Trailblazers score. Here's Hardaway. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. As the 4th quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke to find out who's had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the Warriors. You'd have had an easier time getting into Fort Knox than scoring on them this game, as their defense has been airtight and allowed them to keep expanding this lead.
Okay, Doris, thanks. That scoring run, guys, was pretty key in this game so far, don't you think?
Yeah, very much so, Kevin. I mean, that was like a runaway train there for a while. No stopping them. That really blew the game open.
Well, you bet it did. I mean, when you've got one team in such terrific offensive rhythm and the other guys on their back feet, tentative, hesitant, it almost always leads to runs like that.
Buck Williams is out there with Kevin Duckworth. Then there's Jerome Kersey. Then there's Ainge. And it's Porter in a point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Warriors leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Kicks it to Richmond. They set the pick. Back to Hardaway. Poked away. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Higgins. No good on the 3. Portland with the ball. There's the pass to Kersey. Releases from 15.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Richmond against Porter. From the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Ooh, they better hustle. Pass to Kersey. Drexler outside. Takes the 3. They get it back. Williams passes to Kersey. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, "We're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart." Guys?
And thank you, Doris. Trailblazers trail by 11. Drexler with a screen on Mullen. Here's Kersey. Gets the bucket. Kersey's got 4 points this quarter.
Came off the screen and did what I call a right now move, right to the rim. The defense had no time to recover.
Hardaway against Porter. Hardaway dishes to Mullen. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play. Guys, we've talked about how valuable superstar players are in this league, and there's no denying that. They've actually become more influential on their teams, and I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing when they're expecting to have a big voice in personnel decisions, who their GMs are, who they're going to draft. I still think there's something to be said for players staying within the line of being players, superstars or not.
Here's Hardaway. Following the score by Clyde Drexler. Hardaway again, Golden State.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Like you brought up a great thing about the superstar players wanting a voice on personnel, and some said that for Chris Paul and Dwight Howard when they became discontented, that was a big reason. That they weren't, Steve, consulted enough on who the next coach would be.
Yeah, it's a dangerous precedent for the players. In Dwight Howard's case, it's really come to the forefront just how negative that power can be. Sometimes as a player, you're better off just being ignorant to what's going on in the front office. Just focus on your own job. Hey, if they make mistakes, then it's their fault, not yours.
He passes to Lister. Takes it up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Porter's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Drexler. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? And that's just an awful turnover.
Buck Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Golden State also making a change. Hill, he's checked in for Higgins. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Kersey against Mullen. Left side, Mullen. Sinks the triple. Mullen's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they add to this lead, trying to close this game out.
I think it would take a lot of luck and maybe then some. I mean, might be time to pack this thing in.
Here is Kersey. Drexler with a screen on Mullen. Hardaway with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Drexler with the steal. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Shot is blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. For the Trailblazers, Robinson's checked in for Williams. And Petrovic subbed in for Clyde Drexler. Golden State also making some changes. Higgins is checked in for Mullen. Askew comes in for Richmond. And it's Ellie in for Hardaway. Ellie against Porter. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ellie passes to Lister. Passes to Askew. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Lister missing. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Shot from 12. Kersey, good. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen. The pass to Petrovic. Good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Yeah, very opportunistic defense there, leading to those points.
That's exactly what they'll do to you, Steve. They will pounce on your mistakes.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Mullen.